Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a review of the Star Wars Black Series action figure of Poe Dameron, whose name always reminds me of Cameron Poe from Con Air, which is strange because I don't even like Con Air. In any case, let's check this figure out. So right away I dig this figure because I really like the new design of the X-Wing pilot flight suit. But I think this figure wins the award for most bungled head sculpt because this looks nothing like Oscar Isaac. Like, at all. I can see what they were trying to go for with this figure, but I think they just kind of failed miserably this time. Now look, we know that the actor Oscar Isaac has slightly kind of little bags under his eyes, which I think they're trying to go for with this design, but the lip paint over the scuff, I mean, first of all, I don't even think that's going to be the right color. It looks weird. But then just the overall sculpt, like, just look at the side of his head. Like, that's not the shape of his head at all. And then I just think, man, I see what they're trying to get with the cheeks, but it just didn't work out. And then the biggest problem I have right now is that the eyeballs, at least on mine, not only are they painted wonky, but, like, my right eye is painted slightly off. So you can see the kind of right underneath the white paint, the sculpt where the eyeball should be and how that edge there is painted onto the upper eyelid. So he has kind of a goofy look here. Now, look, I think they did a good job with his hair. The hair looks cool. And again, I think they kind of got his cheekbones, but I don't know what they were thinking with the that lip paint over the scruff. I think they're just better off maybe not painting the lips on. Now, you can't have them scruffy, but maybe just the correct color. I don't know. Eyebrows are well painted, though, and the insignias on his outfit are very well painted. The silver paint on his buckles and the little silver elements that go around his legs and the gray on his legs as well is all very, very clean. Also, his little flight vest. It's white, but it's got like a little kind of dirtied wash to it, so I think the paint on this is really, really effective. Even the little orange elements that kind of tuck in right there. And the basic, or the Arabesh on there is a nice touch. The little box in the front with the gray and the blue and the white, all really, really well done. Same articulation that you get for all the Black Series figures at the shoulders, the elbow hinge, you know, the mid-torso cut. You got the cut there. There isn't a turn at the waist, although I wish there was. It's pretty. I'm trying. It's not turning. Mid-thigh cut with the usual hip swivel hinge, double knee joint, and then the hinge at the foot, which also has a swivel. So I like the hinge. I like the swivel, and then the head itself has a good ball joint top and then a hinge at the neck at the bottom. Also, the sculpt on this is really great. I like the texture. You can see there right around his neck, and then the pattern going down his arm. The wrinkling at the arms looks good. I really dig this, just the light texturing going down his pants. That fabric has a little subtle texture to it, and I dig that. He also comes with this helmet, and the helmet, my God, looks awesome. I think the design of the X-Wing helmet is freaking awesome. So that's just me complimenting the movie, but also in toy form. The kind of cream white line, the red lines, the triangles, the little silver, the Old Republic logo here. Looks great. Great sculpt too. The only thing that's a little weird about it is when you put it on his head, it just looks funky. Like, it looks huge. Like on the sides, I don't know if it's going to look that huge in the final film, but it sure looks kind of derpy on him now. I think he's going to look much better holding it in his arm than he is wearing it on his head. If you get it to the eyes to line up to the visor, it looks weird. If you tilt it back up, it looks weird too. It just looks huge. But despite some of my complaints, I really dig this figure for one specific reason. He's got interchangeable hands. And not just like hands, but like beyond the wrist, like they're full like mid-arm plugs, and that's something I don't think I've seen on the Star Wars Black Series figures, and I think this is a really nice touch that you can de-glove him, and since the gloves are so long that they have these replaceable mid-arm parts, that's a nice little detail that I really dig. I think this is a really like a cool perk for this figure that really, I'll be honest, has kind of impressed me. Also, he comes with this gun which fits into both of the right hands. Fits into that one, and it also fits into this one. Although, if it went all the way down to like the base of the hand, like so, the finger doesn't totally line up. Now, if you line it up into the blaster, the little trigger area doesn't go all the way in. It kind of tilts down, so that's kind of weird. Nothing drastic. And then also, it fits into his holster. Now, I spent some time complaining about the lightness, but I still dig this figure quite a bit. And it's not just because of the interchangeable hands, although that is pretty cool. I think this is just a great looking design that has a strong presence on the shelf. I think the sculpt is very well detailed as far as texture, and it's got good posability. I just dig this figure a lot. Thanks for watching.